Alrighty, BoobTube's another one of Keeps Creeps. So the talk of the steamy. The talk of the steamy at the moment down in England, in a lot of circles, is the rampant knife crime. And everybody's like wondering how to do it, how to tackle it, how to solve it, etc, etc. So here's a wee graph from 2008 and 2009, and this is the rate of knife crime in Scotland. Knife crime was ramping up here before you'd even fucking heard of a zombie fucking knife. Let's just have a look at some of these other charts with this. Recorded knife crime in Police Scotland. This is from 2014 to 2018. You can see Greater Glasgow. Fucking number one. I don't wanna be now. You're the one. And everybody's wondering how to deal with it, whatnot and stuff, right? Well, Glasgow, particularly Glasgow, where it was ingrained in the culture, man, still is very much to this day, to a lesser extent, right enough. But they set up Scotland's Violent Reduction Unit, VRU, small team of police officers and analysts, tasked with reducing the epidemic levels of knife crime and homicide, and it's worked. That's the, oh, you can't even see that. But that's from the start there, 2008 to 2018, so that's like, what, more than halved it. I've more than halved it, reduced it by nearly 2,000 in 10 years, which by any measurement is a move in the right direction. And how did they kind of do it? Well, number one, they made any blade, any lockback over 3 inches illegal. I can't remember the jail sentence, but you get heavy time shoved up your arse if you get caught with a blade. The Violence Reduction Unit also as well worked with the gangs, especially the old teams and stuff. Because Glasgow's still a very, 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 very violent city, but it's more targeted fucking violence now, you know? It happens to those who are involved in that violent world, and your average fucking bojo walking about the street tends to not have to deal with as much fucking people bouncing about with blades and all that. Because it just used to be the way it was back in the day, man. Everybody just bouncing about with the blades, and depending on what age you are and stuff. I mean, it has worked, right? But in my lifetime, lucky I didn't lose my eye. Don't know if that fucking actually shows up. And lucky I didn't, I don't even know if that shows up either. Does that show up? Let's see if I do this. Oh, you can see it a wee bit there. You can see, you can see it better in the shade. That would be like that. If they're just nearly losing my eye. Thank fuck the cunt wasn't trying to stab me, he had a hatchet, so he just tried to chop me up. You're probably better getting chopped up than stabbed up, man, because if some cunt stabs you up properly, you're fucking, you're dead. But getting chopped up, man, you can survive a good few chops. Also as well, if you're chopping some cunt up, you're less likely to kill them. Lesser time shoved up your arse and stuff. So if people are wanting to look at how to tackle knife crime, Glasgow's a shining example, man. Create special units who work with the gangs and who treat it like a social problem as well as a criminal one. So you increase, you make carrying knives illegal, full fucking stop. Now, and this is crazy up in Scotland. See if you get caught carrying a blade more than 3 inches long, and this goes for chefs, the whole shebang. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're a fucking chef and a working man and you're carrying around something for a genuine reason, the police won't enforce it, right? They selectively enforce the law, which is good because normal people can go about their business, but we wanks walking about with fucking lockbacks and all that, just because it's cool. I remember a blade. Funnily enough, I took this off one of the young team when I was younger. And this was legal, right? It was a fishing knife. A handle with a finger in it. And I don't know if you've seen a fishing knife, they're curved. And this was only 2.5 inches long. So it was legal, technically legal. You wouldn't have been able to get jailed with it, but you could gut a motherfucker with that, man. It was a fishing knife. You know, it was for gutting fish. But obviously, depending your intention when you're using that motherfucker, you could gut somebody with it. Fuck it. My cousin ended up taking that blade. He's deep now. Not by knife crime. But Glasgow's done a fucking a good job, man. So if the English mofos want to look at models of how to deal with knife crime, I don't know why the news is not reporting on that, or even the people down south are like recognising the leaps and bounds Glasgow and Greater Glasgow have done in reducing knife crimes, stabbings, homicides, and get it implemented. You know, change the law, number one. Fighting the bejesus out of any cunt want to carry a blade. Stopping searches go through the fucking roof. Especially with your fucking young Neds or the young chavs. And work with the gangs. Especially the old team. Get it into them. Like, you're going to end up with a cunt to back you up if every cunt's fucking dropping down deep fucking through stabbings. Whether things have moved on or what. I would say that can't be the case, because like up here we're getting the same shite as down south, if you get me. The society's very similar. The youngins are getting all the same messages, but for some reason it seems to be the craze it's sweeping down in England, and it's because of the lack of laws and punishment to back that shit up. So anyway, if you do want to, let's see if there's anything else interesting here that I brought up. This is like down in Bristol. Dropping like flies. That was the Glasgow Miracle, Violence Reduction and Public Policy. So the criminal and the social have to go together. Up the punishments and speak to the gangs. Collaborate with the gangs. As I said, especially the old teams and that, but I don't know how it's structured down there. There is that hierarchical gang structure. Glasgow is UK's least peaceful area. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! A recent study by the Institute of Economics and Peace revealed that while the UK is 11% less violent than a decade ago... How do I get rid of this fucking shite? Fucking hell, man. See the amount of shit they force on you, man. Glasgow is the least peaceful of all the major urban areas, with London ranked as the second most violent. Yeah, we're not killing each other, we're just not peaceful. But hey, it's better than stabbing fuck out every cunt. I'd love to get a date on this, but I probably won't. What the fuck? Why is this solicitors news? Catch up with the latest news. What the fuck is? Where's this came from? Anyway, I don't know what that is. So, check out Glasgow, England, if you want to have tips and tricks how to reduce your knife crime. Get it. Got it. Good. Catchies. No cats or cheese. And nobody was stabbed in the making of this filming.